I'm looking right now, the future's a little bit lower right now, but at the same time, if you look at the CME, the odds of a 25 basis point cut coming up later this month staying the same, about 75%. I want to ask you, as we look beyond the more than likely cut coming up this month, how do you view a cautious Fed? Does it change the sectors that you're bullish on and that you're looking for opportunities in any way?
It does not, because what we're seeing is that easing is one aspect, but the other aspect is the growth of earnings revisions. And so we're still seeing growth of the earnings revision being very positive, particularly in consumer discretionary, financials, and technology.
All right, so I know you like financials. You don't think the idea of a cautious Fed, not being on a rate cutting cycle, but, being data dependent, I guess, as they always say, maybe skipping a meeting, doesn't that impact in some way the thesis when it comes to financials?
It provides a buying opportunity for financials because ultimately we're going into an easing cycle, and that's going to be improve the economy for the financials that we're looking at. Because what we're seeing is that we want to focus on those companies that are in the fintech space, because that's going to be the opportunity set as we see in 2025.
What's your take on cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin? I mean, a lot of headlines today about Bitcoin crossing the $100,000 mark. Are you someone that feels like, your portfolios should have some allocation to Bitcoin or cryptocurrency?
Great question, Frank. I had a discussion with an investor about this just the other day, and what we're seeing is that crypto should be a part of our investors' portfolio, but at a very small allocation, maybe 1% and no higher than 5%, because we're looking at this as a money market type investment, a currency type investment. And so that's what we're seeing. So we're starting to ease into positions with cryptocurrency.
Do you hold the asset or is it the ETF?
It's going to be mostly the ETFs.
All right. I want to get to your pick. Thanks for bringing a pick to us today. One of them is Manhattan Associates. I'm just looking at the chart. Year to date, up just about 40%. What makes you so bullish on this stock in particular?
Yeah, what makes us bullish is that Eddie Capel has done a great job of focusing on the operating efficiency. The earnings estimates have increased to about 30% during the year. And what they do is they focus on the supply chain software, and they work with companies such as Walmart, FedEx, Cardinal Health, and they're at that intersection between the artificial intelligence and making it more efficient for operations, but also customer service.